Good morning everyone. Today is the day that I leave, but first I'm running over to CVS to get my friend Aria a birthday gift and a card because her birthday party / EP release is tomorrow. Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging. Well, I got on the road and then stopped very not far away from the house because I realized I had to send 2 emails that were quite urgent. So I was like, okay, I'll stop to do that. And then my mom called me and was like, hey, you forgot your toothbrush and toothpaste and all of that stuff here. And I was like, oh crap, you're right. So now I'm driving back the 3 minutes to go pick that stuff up. And also, very exciting, but I have another audition request for something. So I have 3 auditions that I need to do. I don't know when that one's due, but I need to do them as close to this weekend as possible. So yeah, I am currently driving out of Florida. So thank you, Florida, for a great time. I have great news about Miss Tiger Lily and our family friend, Miss Robin. So Miss Robin, after talking with the 3 families, one of the families, obviously, I guess, decided it wasn't a good fit for them. The other family has decided they're going to let their kids, they're going to wait until Christmas and let their kids pick out their own cat. And the other family was apparently being a little wishy-washy. So Miss Robin has talked to her husband, so I guess it's Mrs. Robin, sorry, but I call her Miss Robin. And they are adopting Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily is going home tomorrow morning. Oh, it's so amazing. I'm so happy and I'm so relieved because I know that she will be loved always in that home and she will live a great life. And I know that if for some reason, she wasn't to adapt very well, that Miss Robin would know to bring her back to me and wouldn't just bring her to a shelter. So yeah, I'm so happy, and I'm continuing the drive back in Georgia now, or I'm about to be back in Georgia. Like, I'm in that in-between part where I haven't passed the Georgia welcome sign, but I've passed the Florida exit sign, so I will be officially in Georgia in like 2 seconds. So I've unpacked my suitcases, all that's great. I have a breaking character interview at 9, and so while I woke up this morning and I had a random bit of postnasal drip, and I was like, I probably just slept with my mouth open. Sure enough, and then I was a little tired, but I don't think I slept the greatest last night. Anyway, flash forward, I get home and I'm like, my paranoia starts to set in, right? And I'm like, oh my God, what if I test positive for COVID? The thing is, I actually have to get a COVID test tomorrow because for my friend Aria's birthday party / EP release party tomorrow, everyone has to have a COVID test anywhere no more than I think 3 days before. So I have an appointment for 12:35 tomorrow to go to a CVS, and because I do a self-swab, or I get to self-swab, but for some reason I'm so paranoid right now, so I'm deciding to take the other Binax Now test. I meant to have this in there for future reference, in a month or so, if I ever need it. No, I guess I'm just going to use it now, to give myself the peace of mind, even though I'm literally getting the test tomorrow. I want to know tonight, and I still have to go get the test tomorrow, but I need to know for tonight that I'm okay. I don't know why I think it would be so embarrassing to go and to a place and have a positive test at any point in time, right? I don't know why that's not embarrassing, because you're going to get a test, right? And there's always a possibility it could be positive. So I don't know why I'm so, why that would be, mortifying for me. But anyway, I figure I'll take this. And if for some reason it is positive, I will be still mortified if it is. Because I don't know what, I will just be mortified. And also I'm but I also just came back into Georgia where it's cold. Anyway, we're gonna take it. It's negative, as I expected it would be. But part of the reason I was so paranoid is because I was just around my Mimi and Poppy, who are both
very much in the immune compromised group. My Mimi has had cancer in the past. My Poppy technically does on his its skin on his head. But my Poppy's almost 90, and I was going to be absolutely mortified if for some reason it was positive and I was like, oh my, I was just around them. Oh my, now they are vaccinated, they've gotten their booster shots as well. And I was like, but I was terrified. That's part of the reason I was so terrified. I was like, please, please, please. But it's negative.
One line. No second line. We're good.
I don't think I will ever have any use for a pregnancy test. Like, I will never have to use one. But this, well, no, a pregnancy test would absolutely be more stressful for me, since that is not something I could physically or mentally go through. But this is the equivalent for right now. Like, where I am in my, like, this is the equivalent. Like, whoo, stressful. Okay, we're good. And now I just have to, I don't know, at some point pick up another pack of the tests so I can actually have them. Because while it's good, it's also just like, I think I'm more prone to being like, oh, well, I have one. If I'm paranoid, I should just take it. And I'm like, no, like most of the time, like, as I said, I came back into a state that's colder. Now my nose is fine. Like, you know how randomly your nose, like, it'll, you know, and I know that. I know that mentally, but it's like, all of a sudden, my anxiety and my paranoia is like, oh my god, and I'm like, no, we're okay. Like, so, I'm fine. But I was so scared that timer went off, and I was like, please, please, with everything in me, please let it be negative. So as long as nothing, I'm not going anywhere in the next 12 hours, so, or, 14 hours, however long is until my next test. And then the only place I'm going tomorrow is and so everyone is required to provide a test, and I'm still wearing a mask at the event. So I've also got to check, they said, like, dress to impress and, like, Grammy style, but I need to, like, confirm, because I have some dresses that are Grammy style, but Aria is the focus, and I do not want to, like, I need to know, like, is Aria's dress code Grammys, but ours is dress to impress? Because that's a difference, right? Like, very different. I could wear the dress that the mask matches it, but that may be too fancy. I also have to remind myself, too, that now that the air is colder, I have to be more careful with my lungs, because just walking up the driveway, I also need to get a replacement for my inhaler, because my inhaler expires December 5th, and that's coming up very soon. So in case if I need it, I don't want to use an expired inhaler. Hi, Rocket. Anyway, so, but I've got to be careful, because I honestly, like, one second. Sorry, was reading an email. Anyway, but yeah, I have to be careful, because the cold air is a lot harder on my lungs, because it's cold air. So I have to be careful, because even just walking up the driveway with my suitcases, like, definitely, once again, it's not that I am struggling to breathe, it's that I can feel the tightness, like, in my lungs. Like, after you run and your lungs are tired, like, that's basically what it is. So I'm breathing fine. I don't feel like I'm out of breath. I don't feel like anything like that. But when I take a deep breath in, it feels like my lungs are tired after, running or something like that. And so it's just because of that cold air specifically. So anyway, yeah.
The star is so cute.
Yay! I am heading to bed. Tiger Lily has, well, not only Tiger Lily, everyone has their food. I am hoping that it's just me getting used to the cold air back here in Georgia, that my nose is a little weird. It's definitely not the way that my colds usually run, so I don't think it's a cold. I think it's just getting used to all the stuff. But yes, I'm heading to bed. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.